Hi. Hi, Sahar.
Hi there, beautiful guys.
See you here?
No one in
Come
there.
there.
I'm Sandra. Hi, how are you? I'm good, how are you?
Thank you. Is that all of us? بس في حدا قاعد هون مجلسي طالع هنيدي Bala is not coming. She said she'll come next week. Yeah. But there's another bathroom. She's Where is the collection ball?
والله بنعمل a good donation to this bowl.
Yeah, we give them to the poor. Okay, but
Send internet.
11, I think that's it, no? I'll just close it. I think so.
It's more than just it is happening.
You're comfortable, Mark? You can come closer.
On social media.
I need to ask you to move back, just feel comfortable.
Saudi's in.
So who dragged you here tonight? Was he under marching orders or was it your choice? What do you hope to get out of it?
I would like to try.
Have you ever meditated before? So why did you want to try?
Because she was telling me about meditation.
Is there any issue, Yani? Is he not
No, very
relaxed?
normal.
No, he is very calm. He's a very calm person. But I think even if you're not calm, you can still meditate and it's good for you.
Yeah.
Just
Send up
So, welcome, new people. And the old people, nice to see you back. A few announcements. I'm videoing this. I don't know what for. I have very good friends who are wise and my advisors. So one of them suggested I should take this. I don't know. We'll take it. But if anybody objects, say now. Otherwise, hold your peace. The second announcement is my other wise friend, my yoga teacher Anna, suggested I take a course. So I would be taking it on the 27th, as of the 27th of April, which means we will miss 2 classes. So I don't know what are people's plan for Ramadan. Let me know. Otherwise, we can have it on a weekend. But I'm keen for you to make progress before we stop for a couple of weeks. So the more you put into this, the more you get out of it. The other thing I was thinking about is, I think it was you, Rana, who said last time we talked for about an hour and we only meditated for 10 minutes. And then somebody said, why did we have a lecture and not meditate? And I thought about it, and I don't plan these sessions. I just go with whatever energy that comes. But I think the main reason is, when you meditate, it is not about relaxing and feeling calm and whatever it is. Some meditation facilitators, like they say, it's okay if you relax, if you don't listen, if you're not here. But it's also not about learning techniques, because you can learn a lot of techniques. You can do a lot of holistic techniques as well. But unless you apply consciousness, nothing is going to change. So things change with the application of consciousness. You need to be aware. What am I doing? What am I feeling? How am I deciding? Otherwise, you can meditate forever and nothing will change. So for me personally, it's a way of having control over the mind, where you navigate with your mind, you're directing it, instead of allowing your brain to entertain all these negative thoughts. The other thing that happened this week is 2 days ago I read an article by scientists that scientists discovered that if you're 50-something, which is why I read it, and you want to have a brain of a 25 years old, all you have to do is sit in silence for 15 minutes. And that made me think, of all the healing Tao stuff, that I studied like 30 years ago. And you did a little bit of it, especially the older people, without realizing. But really, it is about connecting to the universe because something happens to the brain. So what the article said is if you connect the frontal lobe and the back one, they did it using electrodes, electricity, not meditating. It really changed the brain. And this is what we are really doing. We are bringing more energy from the universe into your brain through meditation, into your body, into the bits that hurt, into the bits that are sick, into the bits that hold negative memories, and we're cleansing it. So this is what we've been doing since the beginning of the year. So every time we do something. And there are a lot of reasons for this. Because when we are electromagnetic beings, we are technically walking bags of salt. We are like a battery. So you are electromagnetic energy. Light is an electromagnetic energy. So you're always communicating with everybody's energy, with the planets, with the cats, with the birds, with the bees. And unless you are aware of all of that, you're not going to change from within, or you're not going to evolve. So you need to know your brain. So I'm just passing, you can share. I only printed 6. You can share, just to understand where the frontal lobe is and where this lobe is, and that when we connect them, something happens, and the brain releases all these hormones. There are about 7 processes. The article is actually on my Facebook page. The brain releases or goes through 7 processes when you meditate, or when you take the light in, or when you engage these 2 parts of the brain. One of them is releasing endorphins, and then the other one is changing melatonin, and until you really feel younger physically, but also emotionally. Are you hot?
No, I'm just listening.
I'm a little bit hot. Well, okay, if anybody's hot, we'll just say so. And it is not about technique. Yeah, when I did the healing Tao, it really was about technique. You have to know all these bits. And in fact, they call this the crystal palace, the brain, because you bring the energy in, you circle it down the spine, which is why we said when you sit and meditate, have your spine straight. So your spine is straight, Mark, when you're sitting at the edge of the seat, not when you're like this. Yeah. So this is straight because really the energy travels and then you're able to use it. So what we will do today is a simple meditation that energizes the spine, because the spine is the thing that connects your brain to the rest of your body. So that gives you kind of an idea. So the first drawing shows you this crystal palace thing, and you don't need to know any of that. I'm just telling you that this information the Taoists found out about it like thousands of years ago, but we can simplify. So the thing you gather with the brain, and then you transmute with the heart, and then you store it lower down the body, and then you circulate the energy around the spine. I mean, the teacher, he's possibly now in his 80s, and he doesn't look a minute over 40. And he looks always the same. Whenever I see him, he looks the same. And he doesn't sleep much, because you really recycle the energy. He sleeps like 3 hours. He's, it's amazing. The stuff works. But again, it's not about technique, because I spoke also about awakening, that you can make a huge change in a short period of time. And the proof is the people who are here. Within a session or 2, they started being more intuitive, they started being more aware of their dreams, etc. So the important message for today is the application of consciousness.
That's why you look so good.
Why?
Yeah.
Because I am applying because of the thing, yeah, it does work. It really, really does work. And one of my things is to go and attend his retreat in Thailand. He's got a thing called the Tao Garden, where you meditate in darkness in a pyramid, and it really opens up, not only opens up your third eye, but gets the melatonin going and really connects you to the universe. So you don't need to know what the technique is. All you need to know is really imagine bringing light in. To be conscious is to use your 5 senses. Remember? So taste things, smell things, see things, hear things. Register your experience. So I'm not going to let you doze off and sleep. Like, there's still a couple of people in the group who say, oh, I didn't listen to the rest of the meditation. I went off on my own way. So I'll buzz the bell and I'll wake you up. Because I need you to be aware. If you are aware, changes happen. There is another reason why people pass out. I've been thinking about that today. It is possibly because their conscious mind finds it very difficult to change, especially men, because they think they're more logical and everything needs to be grounded and sound. And I think mostly men, in my experience, who doze off because it's easier for the information to come through if the logical brain is out of the way, if the logical part of the brain is out of the way. So I have two rules: forget whatever you learned before. There is no right or wrong way of doing it, absolutely not. The most important thing is that you are present, that you observe your experience and you're able to recall it and assimilate what you have experienced, and this is how consciousness grows. So please don't waste your time thinking, is this real or this is not real? It will be real and you will benefit. Just be flexible, have an open mind and see what happens. Yeah. What else do I need to tell you? So because of this 2 weeks break, what I also do is something called Bach flower remedies. I don't know if you know about Bach flower remedies, anyone? They're made from flower, they're flower essences. So you can drink the whole bottle, there's no side effects. Pregnant women can have it, children, pets, animals. But they really work on a very high vibration. So last time we spoke about dropping your emotional baggage in order to go through things and evolve. And what the Bach flower remedies do is that they help you. They're a little bit of a catalyst. They work in a very subtle way, and suddenly you start feeling better. So if you want to, you can have the questionnaire and answer it and give it back to me. And I'll have the remedy done. It will be a bottle like this, and this will probably last a month or two, but that will be sufficient to make the change happen. So I do it with my clients, I do it with people who attend my own course, the Awakening course. So everybody has to have a holistic experience in every way, so that you move very quickly, because you want to get to fulfill your life purpose now, not 3, 4, 5 lifetimes from now, which you can do. So, and it's just like 200 dirhams, so that's it. Oh, the other thing that I want to do about the brain, I've done another course last year, and I took permission from the 2 ladies who teach it to give you that information. And it's a statement that you read every day to balance your brain. I mean, for me, when I read it, I really feel my brain getting connected in a different way. I can make photocopies if these are not enough. So maybe share, take one, this one, and pass around. And if you read this every day, it will balance your brain. So when I do healing for other people, I really read it for them on their behalf, and it does work. So that just kind of helps fine-tune your brain.
Oh.
You can't see?
No, I can see. No.
You're okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, take a picture if you want, because I don't have it on email. I just have a...
Sure. Okay.
Or I can photocopy later. So Mark, do you want to begin? Read the first statement and then we go around, but really say it from here and say it like you mean it. And then when we all finish, I just want you to notice the top of your head here, if it feels any different. Yeah? No, please. Yeah, please. Oh, third rule, don't cross your legs. Just in class, in meditation, and then, yeah. So you want all bits of your brain to work.
Do all theta?
Theta healing, yeah.
Theta healing commence.
So I don't know if you know about theta healing. It's a system of healing where they train you to go to change the brain's vibration into theta, which is very, very deep. So when we meditate and we are relaxed, we are in alpha. If you go even deeper, it's like really theta. And this is the level of the subconscious. So you can penetrate, change negative beliefs by giving them command. So this kind of system, if you will, includes everything, not just affirmation, but just by telling your mind to do that, you're reading it, you're listening to yourself, so you're registering the order, and believe me, things kind of begin to tingle here. So read it every day if you can for yourself. So from the whole sheet, there are 2 very important words, if anyone can tell me the difference. The first one is vibration.
Brain.
And then the second one is
Energy.
frequency. Well, both vibration and frequency is a form of energy. What is the difference?
Frequency is measuring vibrations. Like how,
Okay, good. Can you expand?
yeah, a vibration is almost like a wave
Yeah.
that goes at a certain frequency. It could be fast, slow,
Excellent.
a channel, or like
Excellent. So when we say somebody has a good vibe, okay, they have a good vibe. Maybe tomorrow they have a bad vibe. But when you want to evolve and become more conscious, you want to try and maintain the frequency of your vibration. So you don't want to kind of things get out of hand. When you're about to explode, hold your temper. And then the longer you maintain your vibration, that will change your frequency. So it's no good feeling like a Buddha one day and then the next day you're I don't know who. So, if you practice that, really there is no technique, just become conscious. The application of consciousness will change everything. Yeah? Good. So shall we do a short meditation, light up the spine and the brain?
yes.
I will just put the lights because it might be easier for some people to relax. So the most important thing is really the spine in all of this, because you're building up energy here, you're bringing energy here, you're taking it down the spine, and then you're sending it up again. That's technically what you are doing. You're feeding the whole body with the energy. Yeah, just on the edge of the chair. You'll be naturally straight. Otherwise, if you want to sit back, you want a cushion. Use a cushion.
That's okay.
You're good. So long as you're comfortable. Yeah. So close your eyes, go into your silence, take 3 very, very, very deep breaths. Hold as long as you can, and then let it out 3 times. And now find your natural rhythm of breathing. Relax into it with no effort on your part. Just feel the air coming in very easily through the nose and feel the universe drawing out of you very easily, effortlessly through the mouth. Look inwardly and scan your body from the skull to the spine, and just sense or feel if there's any vertebra that is out of frequency or that is a little bit darker. Just familiarize yourself in an abstract way with the state of your nervous system, your spine, your brain. Now I want you to imagine that there's a beam of white light coming directly at you from the highest star in the heavens, straight to the top of your head, down the spine, out of the spine, and all the way down to the center of the earth. Mentally look in front of you, and you will see the sun smiling at you. Sense, imagine, feel the glow of the sun, the brightness shining on your face. Feel the warmth, the love penetrating through your face, through your forehead, and all the way into your brain. Imagine or pretend that at the center of your brain there's a huge diamond. And just imagine or pretend that this light is coming into the center and it's getting refracted in all colors of the rainbow, all around different parts of your brain. And just watch that experience for a minute or 2. Keep your face towards the sun and let the light come in, and let the light reflect, and split into a beautiful rainbow inside your head. Mentally look to the right, to the left of your brain, and just see the colors dancing everywhere. Keep looking at the sun and sense that all the shadow is falling behind. all your worries, all your physical ailments, all your concerns fall behind you as you keep your eyes focused on the sun. Look inward and upward towards the top of your head. At your crown, at a point between the skull and the scalp. Focus on that point until you feel it pulsating. See it opening up, delighted to receive energy from the cosmos. Look up through that point, see the sky above you. Cast your eyes all around you. See the planets, the galaxies, the constellations, the North Star, the Big Dipper, even see the Milky Way. You are at peace. Your mind recognizes that you are part of the universe. What an amazing view. Take it all in. Look through the back of your head, at the point where the skull finishes and the neck begins, and see all the stars, so close to you. They are within your reach. Your feet are firmly planted on the earth, and your head is in heaven among the stars. You feel so tall, so stretched, but sitting firmly between heaven and earth. And the sun now is at your navel, and the moon is at your kidneys. Allow your kidneys to absorb the silver rays of the moon. Allow your liver to breathe in the warm rays of the sun. Feel that energy, the yin, the yang, the moon, the earth, heaven, earth, all blending and traveling up the spine, down the front of your body, up the spine again and into the brain. And just direct it with your mind. Smile at it and direct it down and up the spine, into the neck, over the head, and down the front of the body. You might sense a vibration that your body started to move back and forward. That's absolutely fine. Now look at the universe beyond the invisible, far beyond. Cast your mind at the furthest point imaginable. You will see a mountain, a white mountain, reflected in a crystal clear lake. That is the lake of ancient healing forests since time began. Plunge into that lake, swim in that celestial lake, feel the creative energy of the universe flowing all over your skin, going through every cell, every muscle, every vertebrae. Swim until you begin to feel that you are completely relaxed, refreshed, empowered, energized, and that you are part of the universe, and the universe is part of you. This lake has a unique quality. It absorbs all the darkness, all the off vibrations, and restores any distortions. Experiment. Float at the surface, on the surface. Plunge to the deepest depths. It's very bright, very silvery, very soothing, very comforting. Stay as long as you feel. See the reflections of the stars, the planets, the galaxies on the surface of the lake. Feel connected with all these energies. Some you know, some you may not know, but we are part of the same. See your spine shining, beginning to radiate silver light, bright light, and see all the connection and the neural pathways working really well, in tune with the brain and with all parts of your body. Scan your body with your inner eyes. Just make sure every bone, every cell is crystal clear. When you feel you've had enough, you're satisfied with your swim, slowly bring your attention to your body, to where you're sitting, to your feet, to your toes. Feel your soles firmly planted on the ground. Wiggle your toes. Think of the person sitting on your right, on your left. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes and have a big stretch. Good. Well done, Rocky. So, anyone, how was that?
Incredible.
What did you sense, feel, anything you want to
I
share?
was so happy.
Some of you were like smiling, and others were like, "Where's the sun? Where's the sun?"
Like I was that person.
Don't try too hard. Just let it be. It's a journey. Just go with it. Okay, Mark. So what did you feel?
I feel when I scan my, I feel like the energy of this scan, like a leaf scan. But until here,
Okay.
cannot go more down.
Okay.
Okay. And okay, after the light, the diamond, I can imagine something. And after when we go at the infinite of the universe, after the universe, this mountain of the lake, yeah, it was nice.
You were
Light
laughing
in
and
the
you were
water.
swimming like a dolphin.
And then I don't know why samurai came, samurai
Samurai, okay.
in the night. When I saw, when you said the negative energy
Going out.
samurai came with the knife, with the sword. He was like dancing.
Fabulous.
Yeah.
Wow, if Natalie was here, she always has like this guy dancing whenever we do these meditations.
Really?
Maybe your guide, I don't know.
Maybe.
But remember that, and we'll see if he comes up. It could be your symbol, your imagination. I'm cutting off. I really don't know. It's your experience. But it's his experience. Let it be his experience. I had a client once in England many years ago, and she was very annoyed. And I said, what's wrong? Asking about marriage. And she said, I'm very spiritual. I'm always going to workshops and retreats, and my husband never comes with me. And I said, why should he? So that's why I asked you, why are you dragging him more? No, but the samurai is a lovely image. Yeah? So keep that. It could be you affirming to you, I'm cutting off. And then every time, if you remember to do it, you do it on your own, you will become more aware of the rest of your spine. Or if you come again, you know, we always repeat stuff but do it differently. You know?
It was really interesting because I was looking for the sun, and when I found it, I got this terrible migraine. I had
It was probably too much. Oh, okay.
And
Breathe. You were not breathing.
I wasn't breathing.
Yeah, it's kind of like, you know, like on alert, you know, just
Yeah.
relax a little bit.
Yeah.
And migraines have to do with a lot of tension here, isn't it? The back and the neck also. So I think the more that you just relax. The other thing I sensed, you question a lot, like your brain was like all over the place. So hopefully with the meditation you can control it.
Yeah.
You know, like calm down now, you know, and slowly
Yeah.
you
But
see
it
things calm
went
down.
away. I mean,
Good,
that's the strange
good, I'm
part
glad.
because when I do get frequent migraines, I am a very calm person.
You're a calm person.
But when I get migraines,
Yeah.
No, sorry, I didn't hear you. He wasn't a gentleman.
never be assured. But then
I'm just checking up
yeah.
on the person.
And then it just went away
Okay,
when I went on the journey.
good. And how was the lake?
It was very nice. The negative energy, I just felt my body heating up. I didn't really see anything.
Okay. Did it cool down afterwards?
Yeah.
Good. Just probably the cells responding, you know. I
Yeah.
don't know, everyone's different.
It was just my body heating up.
Great.
Thank
Thank you.
you.
Thank you. Well done. Well done. Again, we have a routine. I don't know. Okay. What about you?
I didn't see much, but I was feeling the energy, so
Okay,
there was nothing
that's fine.
different than what you
Yeah,
said.
no, some people feel, some people hear.
But I felt like my head was
Okay, good.
like my whole body. Like I felt happy, but I didn't see any.
Good.
This is visual.
It's not important that you do. It's more important that you feel the energy.
Yeah.
You know, one or two people were rocking, you know, that's like when you just let it do its work. Great. Well done. And the swimming?
Yeah, it felt like it. I felt good like throughout the whole thing.
Good.
Yeah, I have a question. You have to let it go, you have to be conscious.
Let go of what?
When you say it, you have to
No, what I'm
concentrate
saying
on
is-
what are you saying,
No,
let it go.
No, I'm saying let the energy do what it wants to do. Instead of saying too much headache or I'm too hot or I'm too, you know, just observe it and let it just do what it does. Because it will do what it needs to do. So I'm not saying control the experience, not at all, just observe it and everything will balance off. You know, as I said at the beginning, there's no right way or wrong way of doing it. But you need to be conscious and observe.
I think I relate to what he's saying.
Of course it is.
I think I relate to what he's saying. Like if I concentrate on imagining whatever you're saying, I lose consciousness.
Close your eyes. Think of a blue candle. See it next to a vase of pink flowers. Can you see it? It doesn't take much. The brain does it naturally.
Yeah, but it's not.
It is that easy. It's done in seconds. Your brain does that. It's like breathing. You don't
Yeah,
need to
but
tell it to
I'm a
breathe.
person. Like when I very much
What
in the
I'm trying
moment, I
to-
lose my sense of.
What I'm trying to suggest to you, it is the opposite. If you are really in the moment, you'll be so focused and you will accept easily. It's when you put effort and maybe you are a little bit of a perfectionist, so maybe you want to make sure, am I doing it right? And this is when you're off the wagon. So just let it be, just observe it, because it's really easy for the brain, you just tell it to do something, the mind does. So just watch, you know, like maybe think of yourself as sitting back and just watching Rana do it. So don't put an effort into it.
The thing is, for example, like this is my second session, right? The first time came on, it's very easy for me to imagine. It's actually hard for me to switch off, to stop imagining.
But you just said, when I'm trying to imagine, I get distracted.
It's distracted. I lose sense of consciousness. I'm there. Like, I'm totally there.
So you feel it.
I feel it a lot.
Feel it.
Now, who that's the question, you know?
No, Rana, some people are visual.
Yeah.
Some people feel. So long as you feel what I'm saying, it's fine. Some people have a clear sense of sensing, clear sentient. That's fine. Some people are really visual, so they just hear a word and they can do it. Whatever it means to you, because everybody's. That's why I say imagine or pretend. So whatever works for you. It's just symbols to train your mind to whatever, follow instructions or go a certain way. So don't worry, man, you're not going to get it wrong.
And the feeling will come with imagination.
It's
When
not just the
imagine,
imagination,
okay, you are listening.
when you engage, because like you're listening and you're following, so you're trying to keep your mind here instead of wondering about, I need to do this, I need to do that. So it's just a creative way, I call it creative meditation. It's just a creative way of being in the now. Instead of sitting, sit here for half an hour and say, oh, a lot of people can't do that because they have very fast, quick energy. And the brain works, if you say don't touch this, it will touch it. If you say sit quietly, it will start being busy. But if you have something that keeps you busy, but you follow it, slowly, you're training your mind to just experience what you're experiencing right now. Like think of you watching a movie. I mean, do you try hard to watch a movie? You just watch it. So this is what we're doing.
I'm
We're
not
telling-
trying hard, but I lose sense of the present.
Fine, great. So long as you're following.
Yeah.
Happens. That's fine. Maybe you do it so naturally that you're up there, journeying, traveling. Yeah, that's great. I don't understand. Yeah.
You're not supposed to let go. Or forget. You're
Yeah.
supposed to be there.
Yeah, just follow the journey. Let your mind follow the journey. No, that's great. Yeah, I don't understand.
You can sit like this.
Yeah. Some people can. I can't. Mine is begin to hurt, which is why I'm doing yoga. But you can. You feel comfortable. Yeah.
Checkmate.
I'm not,
Okay,
you're
now,
very
I-
quiet. I want to hear from you because we haven't seen you for a long time. How did it feel?
Good. I was at the same place when I had to see the sun.
Good.
The sun was my symbol.
Symbol, yes.
So I was at the same place. I liked the lake a lot. I didn't want to come out until you
I
switched
know.
on.
I know.
I
Some
wanted to
people
be
were
there.
really enjoying it, but
But I felt a lot of heaviness in my spine.
okay.
Yeah.
Did you try to wash it and swim and let the silver water?
Yeah, I was trying to do all of that, washing it away, but still, even after waking up, it still feels.
Okay. Okay, so just close your eyes and just drain it down the spine, out of the feet, and all the way down to the center of the earth. And smile before the energy, like it's going, come here. So if you put your attention before, the energy will soon come down. Anyone else? Yulia? Rula? Any feedback? Good.
It was swimming like a dolphin, but my body all the time I feel like it's
Rocking. Great.
yes,
When you do it more, this is like to recycle. So the more you recycle, or the more you circulate it, I should say, the more you amplify it. And then I'll teach you what to do with that energy that you amplify. And that is the thing that keeps you younger and healthier, and then we store it here. But, it doesn't matter really, but it's more important that you're aware of it, and that's how you multiply the energy. And then, you learn to send it here if you have a pain there, things like that. Do you have anything?
Sometimes, when you're praying, the 5 prayers for
Yes,
Muslims,
yes.
sometimes
That's
your
similar.
body rocks
Yeah.
too.
I think it does if you're into it. You know what I mean? Because
Soothing.
I
Yeah,
have
it's
enchanting.
yes.
Yeah,
It's an
and it's
illusion.
on its own, you don't force it, but it's just moving,
Yeah.
moves
Especially
back
with the
and
sound.
forth.
Sound is a wave. Light behaves like a particle in a wave, and then you have the vibration going. Yeah, with hymns or Quran or chanting or music.
At the end of the sun, imagine the light going out of your spine.
Yeah.
I felt it so strong. That was
Fantastic.
the
So you're
feeling.
doing well.
But the thing is, it was like listening. It was like very,
Heaviness?
very, مش heavy, but fire.
Oh,
It
wow.
was very hot, and like my ears are still hot.
Wow.
Went up my brain and my hands.
Okay.
But it was very hot.
Okay, that's good.
That's good.
Great. And now, how do you feel now? Different people are different, yeah? You might experience something, it could be your Kundalini energy rising, it could be like, you're waking up, so that would make a lot of heat, so I don't know. Just observe it. But so long as you feel okay,
Yeah.
It's a pleasant feeling, then it is a positive experience. Yeah. I think you're taking, you're getting into this a lot faster than you think, and you're surprising yourself. Like, oh, am I doing it? Am I imagining it right? And then, whoo, you're up there and you move your energy, and amazing. Yeah. Good. For women, it's very easy to keep the energy here, but for men, they should store it here. It's too hot for them to keep here. So if you feel
They
heat,
can't stand it.
bring it down and spiral. For men, spiral clockwise. So that's a safe area. But women can keep it here, they can handle it. Like you can do that, think of the light coming in, light up your brain, take it down the front of the body, take it up the body, before you have a presentation or something to write, and like, woo, your lights will be on. And then you can say, do whatever you need to do. Or if you feel heat, it's okay. Good. Any questions about anything? Okay, so where is our charity cup? So take one item that is not yours and pass it around. But before you do, this list, so I want two people to work together. Take one, pass it around. So every two people, no, work with someone you don't know. Yeah? So work with someone you don't know. So every two people share a sheet.
Should we switch this?
So the first person will do list A. So don't show it to the person next to you, I guess. Or do this maybe. Well, I don't know. Let's see how it works. So take one. So for every two people, one. Does that make sense?
Like this.
Yeah. 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 Good. Yeah. You can fold it and read.
She reads this.
So what shall we say? But work with her. Do you know her? Okay. So work with someone you don't know. Yeah. So if you're reading this day, so you don't want her. So it doesn't matter if she's listening.
Can we
We're
No,
all
me.
numbers.
So you work together. You work
So
together.
one person has A and the other has B.
Yeah.
Okay.
You work together. You work together. We work together, and we work together. Okay. So we're gonna okay. What do you think?
So it's me and you.
So this is the idea. It's to kind of, especially for the newcomers, to just help your brain loosen up. So I'm gonna tell you the lists in A. As soon as you hear a word, tell me something. Don't think. So we'll keep going until you stop thinking, and your just brain fires the first word you hear. So if I say table, table, chair, and you keep going that way. Yeah? And then once they're done, once your other person is flowing, then you swap, and then you do this again. For me.
Got it.
Okay?
And I do not repeat the word, right? Obviously.
Yeah, the idea is to just say it without thinking about
Okay.
it. So that you have to jot it down.
Okay.
So I'll say something and you say back, or I say what you say.
No, you're supposed. It's just like one.
Birds.
Sorry.
Table.
Table. Lamp.
Whatever you want.
Do I go first? Oh,
I don't know.
arm.
Arms, legs,
Carpet.
chair,
Carpet, TV.
Body.
Beer.
Is it right? Leg.
leg,
Yeah.
shoes,
Nice.
Candle.
Color. Bird. Bird. Bird.
no, bird,
Bird. B-I-R-D. Bird. Flying bird.
yeah, flying,
Yes.
flying,
You got it.
uncle,
Niece. I was gonna say, yeah. Alright. Is it my turn? Oh, watch.
wrist,
Nice.
Door.
Key. What's a filofax? What is that? Sahar? Oh, yeah, that's good. What's filofax?
Yeah, what is filofax?
What's
Oh my
filofax?
God, you are too young to know what a filofax is. It's a diary that comes in a folder, and you can replace the leaves. So the idea is you don't think,
Floor.
you know, you fire. You're thinking, just fire a word.
Yeah.
Okay.
Frame,
Go.
flower,
I bet you know.
Flow.
anywhere. Keep practicing.
Where?
Crystal,
Diamond.
statue,
Liberty.
ceiling,
Ruling.
floor,
Wood.
cushion. So you keep testing him until he's like you. You know, boom, boom, boom. Okay.
Shooting
What
What made you think of shit?
Water. I think
Sorry,
it's
Sorry, I mean.
spontaneously, I mean, don't. You're not taking the chance. Feel, sense. And
Fine.
remember what we said. Start with logical
Tony. I
questions.
don't know.
Is it a gift? Did the person buy it? Is it happy? Is it sad? Where did they buy it? Is it old? Is it new? You know, start with the logical stuff. So what you're doing is you're just sensing the energy. You're not looking at the, you know, you're just sensing the energy. You're not going to be tested on that side. It's more the feel of what it is. So in your mind you can ask, you know, who does it belong to? Is it old?
We're
Is
gonna-
it new?
You're not
Is
supposed
it
to ask
present?
who it's for.
Where
No,
was it
yours.
old?
Okay.
You
Yes,
know,
you
and then the mind
But
is
you
fired
know.
up, and then you know. I personally close my eyes and I just sense with my fingers.
No,
You know,
you do
I just, you can look, but I focus better when I close my eyes. But you can. Whatever is comfortable for you. And
Yes,
see
sir.
what comes to you. You know, like is it happy? Is it not? You can just hold it like that.
Why are you asking all these questions? I'm supposed to ask.
So have a couple of minutes, feel the object. Remember, is it old? Is it new? Has it been bought? Is it a gift? What message is in it? What memory is in it? You know, whatever sticks out. Try different things. Hold it between the two palms. Really, there is no right or wrong, but the idea is not to think logically, but to see what your brain comes up with. Or to trust that you just say what comes to you, which is what we did with these words. You know, it's to kind of link two halves of the brain, so they work together. If you're ready, raise your arm, my old students. Oh, the new ones. Okay, good. Go ahead. No, it's great. Go ahead.
I raised my arm without thinking.
No, but that's what I want. Okay, do you want to know who this is, or are you going to tell us? I mean, I don't know who this is, but what do you feel?
I would prefer not to.
Okay, good. Go ahead.
I had for the first time I hold something I'm very neutral to it. I think it's fairly new, maybe, but I could sense that the person whom this belongs to is attached, very attached to either something or someone, and it's really hard to let go, that I had to hold this thing very hard, and I'm not sure why.
Okay.
So that's just the feeling that came to me.
Do you want to keep going, or is that it?
That's it.
Okay, whose is this? Does that make sense? Is there something or someone that you're...
It's new.
Okay.
It's really new. Just right for myself.
Okay.
So
Alright. Well, maybe your son. Are you attached? It's your son. Yeah, that's what I feel. But you don't ignore your husband either.
No.
Okay, great, thank you. Next. Anna, please. You can say and then we can see whose it is. Okay.
And it's not new.
Whose is this?
I
Yours. So sorry, what did you say? It's a lovely.
Lovely, yes.
That's all you pick up. Ah, good.
Oh no, it's not
This
my
one.
size.
Oh, this is yours.
Yeah. It's from a very close friend.
Okay. That's it. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Next. Although the challenge is to speak for 1 minute. Are you tired?
I'll go.
Okay. please.
Backpack. Again, somehow there's going to be a plane ride or flight. Moving. Not now. Maybe a year, 2 years, max. Mother.
A mother is a present from a mother.
No, maybe she was around, but I don't. It's not a big deal really. But there was I think there was family members.
Okay. Whose is this?
Wait, I need to decode my future now. What is the first thing you said?
So you
Backpack.
said
It's my
traveling.
fortune teller, so I just need to make sure I got that right. Backpack, and then what I'm traveling
I saw
in a
you
year
getting
or
on.
two.
Sorry, am I supposed to?
My
Am I supposed to say what I'm supposed to feel? Or?
No,
Yes.
What you pick up from the
That's where I
object.
picked up.
Yeah.
I honestly
you pick
playing
up
a
movement,
backpack.
travel, backpack.
Yeah, a nice backpack, plane, flight, quitting a job, going somewhere.
Are
Yeah,
you thinking about that?
like a year, 2 years max.
Or maybe
But
it just happened.
Okay, if you think like right now, what do you pick up from
that's
this?
what I
Not
thought. That
psychic.
no,
just
not
feelings,
psychic. This
yeah,
is just
yeah.
the energy that I got
Yeah,
from her.
it's traveling and movement. And
Yeah, I
changes.
think definitely traveling because
Yeah.
she's gonna consider. She's gonna kind of wake up. That's where she's like reborn or
You
born
see,
again.
because psychic thing comes to you naturally, I just want you to pick up information from
Oh,
that
I
thing.
saw the backpack and
Okay.
I
This
saw
could be in
the.
the past, right?
I don't know, do you
backpack in
travel
the
with
past.
backpacks?
Well, there was a
Yeah.
backpack and a plane ride, and it was very significant because it meant a lot. Like
Okay.
it like whatever she did, if she already got on the plane. But no, I think I see. No, I don't see, but I feel. But
Do you backpack normally? I mean, do you go
And look at me, I don't
trekking? No.
but
Okay.
no, not like backpacking like mountains, but like
Yeah,
a nice little comfortable journey where she's just gonna be free of all thoughts and.
burdens, because backpack is light, so you're not carrying so much. Yeah, it could be symbolic.
But a mother is definitely her. There's a lot of energy between her and her mother, or grandmother.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, a grandmother. And she
That
cooks
makes
good.
sense.
She cooks small.
Is she a good cook?
none of them are.
No.
But
You're
yeah,
hungry.
I'm hungry now. But no, I just moved back, and yeah, the idea of traveling is kind of like I honestly feel like I might travel soon, but I don't know where to.
Okay. So that's all it is. Changes, movement, traveling light,
But what's the female figure that you're seeing related to that earring? Sorry, I really love that
Is
question.
this an earring?
Oh, it's a ring.
It's the earring.
You bought it?
I bought it.
So I felt that this is not very new, but it's very well maintained. So what I felt from it is quite positive in a humble way. So I just thought this is probably coming from a very humble person.
Nice.
And that's what I feel.
Great. It's next. Does that make sense?
I don't know about humble, but
You are. You're
No,
like
I'm
a little
becoming
wise
humble.
man,
We're quiet.
Yeah.
thank you.
That's very nice. Thank you. Next, Mark. Just go with it. Yeah.
It's difficult.
Not really, because on them it was more difficult. They have to speak for 1 minute. So I'm allowing you 10 seconds.
Okay, she budget herself.
Okay.
I feel that she's fighting sadness. I don't know why. There's sadness, but there's a fight against sadness. She tried to be connected. Maybe it's the logic side of that. And she like perfection. There's perfectionism. And yes, that's it.
Whose is this? Are you sound?
No, but
Yeah, she is.
And you buy it?
Yeah. Good. Well, so that's very nice. Did anyone not go?
But you are fighting something. I didn't say that.
I just kept seeing
Fighting,
an
you like
image.
you're resisting overcoming sadness.
If it's sadness is so strong, give it away.
That makes sense now.
Yeah.
Good. What's good? Spot on. Sorry. Go ahead.
So I kept seeing an image where this person, I think it's a parent's watch. So she's traveling and she likes vacations on islands.
Okay.
That's what I picked up.
Okay.
And I think this
Whose is this?
watch is either bought by the father or the brother. Yeah, because it didn't show the husband, but like family
Like
money,
father
like
figure.
father.
Yes.
I love island.
And some before you say anything else.
That's a wrap.
What else?
Tell us more.
This is the only thing I picked up. Only
Thank
thing
you.
I picked up.
Julia, did you go? Did I miss anyone?
Yeah, mine didn't come up.
Okay.
My stuff
Okay.
didn't come up. I don't know.
I feel very strong energy from this.
Okay. I can't see what you have, but you have a watch. Okay.
Yes. Really, really strong energy. Maybe still I have this from meditation.
Okay.
A few times,
problem.
like my body is like moved, and I don't know why. Like start having slightly headache.
Oh, really?
Yes, especially the right side.
Okay.
Um,
Try and connect your tongue. Just, there's like a little bit of a point behind the teeth. Just keep your tongue and bring your energy down to the watch. So start again. Just clear your mind and ask for guidance from the highest source, or ask that your two brains work together. Whatever works for you, put your personal symbol on. And don't fight, just say what comes up.
this person bought it for you, so
Okay?
yes.
I don't know
It's
what
not.
it
It's
is.
not a present. It's, soul from merit.
Whose is this? Okay.
I don't feel
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
I'm
Absolutely
still
fine.
in my-
I know.
my
Yeah. Okay. I think we have two more who didn't go. Hannah and
Can I go? Can I go? Because I think I don't want to know who this person
Okay.
is. So
Okay,
just
good.
I would
Okay.
wanna,
Sure.
there's only 3 girls left.
Doesn't matter. I can't even remember. Don't worry.
It's like it has Virgin Mary on it, so it's obviously someone who's, let's say, trying to be grounded, maybe trying to look for a
That's
compass
logical.
or
Yeah.
You're using the symbol to interpret it.
yeah.
No, we said pick up energy.
The energy was loose.
Okay.
Was I don't know. I didn't feel that it was. It's not really like well taken care of. It's just I don't know. I felt like someone was drawing, but there's loose.
No, I still feel that's coming from your logic. Forget what it looks like. Forget what it is. Just hold it. What do you get? And try and practice the word list later. Yeah, you have a very strong logical mind. You have to kind of put it on the side and just, or allow it to work creatively with the creative side of the brain. Because the sentences you used make a judgment. So that's not picking up energy.
I don't know.
Feel. Okay, we'll come back to you. I don't know. Okay.
Not much really.
Uh-huh.
I felt this was somebody else's
Okay.
before she got it.
Okay.
Like
a hand-me-down or an heirloom or family.
I don't know, a child.
Okay.
ما بعرف ليه.
Okay.
Maybe child involved. I don't know. probably I felt a person who needs to have more attention to details. She thinks always about paying more attention to details and organizing herself. But she also seeks genuine stuff. She likes genuine stuff.
Okay. Whose is this? Does that make sense?
Thank you.
Does that make sense?
It's a gift I bought myself,
Okay.
and I tend to buy myself a gift every year.
I do. Yeah. Well done.
It just represents as me giving a gift for myself.
Okay.
I
Are you a perfectionist?
am.
Attention to
So
details.
it takes one to know one.
Attention to detail, not so much.
Or maybe, do you mean that she notices details?
No, she needs to. She needs to.
You need to pay attention
Yeah,
to
so
details.
not very much.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And yes, I love everything genuine.
Okay. So
Everything
bravo.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
So that's
Well done.
Like a baby, I know.
شايفة بيبي لا
والله.
لسه مفيش بيبي دلوقتي.
Next gift.
So this is probably white. I don't know much about it.
Okay.
2 to 3 years old. You bought it yourself. And I see you smiling, like you were smiling when buying it, or laughing, or like you were.
Like a happy occasion.
It was a happy occasion.
Okay.
I see that in a small shop in a busy city.
So does that make sense? Is it
Asian,
oldish?
yes.
Okay.
I was happy, yes.
It was not
It's
a happy
in
occasion.
a busy city, but small, in a big shop,
Big shop.
and it's a gift.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a good occasion.
Okay.
From home.
Okay, 50-50. Look at the wife from home.
3 years old.
Now I have to go.
2-3 years old.
5 years.
Yes.
4 to 5.
That was on the drop side. 5 years. What did you buy? I was like, don't dance. Don't dance.
Like, come on, you're joking.
Okay, that's Oh, you can go.
No.
Oh, brilliant. Please do.
Okay, I kept seeing someone smiling
Okay.
and salsa dancing.
Okay.
I don't know why they kept
Whose
spinning.
is this?
And I knew it was yours just because I saw your face and I saw
Wow.
you smiling.
Well done.
You were salsa dancing. There was a good looking man with like wavy hair.
Oh, where is it?
He was somewhere.
You need to go salsa dancing first.
And then I saw the beach, but I also saw sailboats or like boats with sailboats, almost like it was Mykonos, Saint-Tropez, somewhere there. And then I also saw orange and green curtains, and I saw wood, and that's it.
Wow. So
That's it?
You were happy.
boats, sailing boats, happiness,
Salsa,
dancing.
like I make Mexican food, so
Okay.
maybe I don't know.
Just trying.
That's one of my favorite
Did
cuisine
you,
food.
did you dance salsa at the wedding?
Maybe that's my ring.
No. Okay, so let us know if you ever salsa dance. It could also be a symbol for a happy occasion, I don't know.
Yeah,
Or it could be that you like dancing and you're not dancing as enough as, you know.
like I should be.
Yeah.
I think work's keeping me very busy.
Yeah.
Is this your wedding ring?
Yeah, engagement ring.
You're engaged?
I'm married. I have a son.
Okay. You got engaged recently?
No. So this is the engagement.
Yeah, yeah,
this
yeah.
is the wedding one.
Oh, I see what you mean. Okay.
Yeah.
You wear them separately.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's fine.
Different. Get on the phone. Put it on speaker.
Good. Okay. Any questions? Anything? Anyone? I just want to do a quick meditation to close down. So just close your eyes, go into your silence, feeling really, really relaxed. I want you to imagine or pretend that there's a huge teddy bear, pink teddy bear, at the center of this room, made of pink crystal light. See a beam of light coming down into the bear, into the crystal bear, and see the light being refracted to each and every one of us. And everyone gets a different color of the rainbow as they need. The teddy bear disappears, it turns into a fountain of pink light. Look at the fountain, mentally concentrate, focus your attention on the fountain, and the more that you do, the higher the light rises until it touches the ceiling, and all this pink light comes rushing down the ceiling, the walls, into the floors, underneath our feet, and it drains down at the center. You can almost hear the fountain, hear the water rising up, coming down, and just allow your energies to cleanse in this pink light. Feel your feet on the wet floor, pink light. Your feet are loving it, they feel fresh, you move your toes. Just play with the pink light. Take a deep breath. And see the pink fountain, the pink light fountain dissolving. And keep that energy, refreshing, loving energy with you when you go. Take a deep breath, and when you're ready, you can open your eyes. Good. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Because everyone needed a big hug. I felt you've been working really hard.
This was so